Hi guys, welcome to the Lady Gift Show. So today we are going to be discussing the things that make our ladies and guys to be conned in the dating market, and they end up becoming baby mamas and baby daddies. So I'll also give a disclaimer because where I'm shooting is like the sun is not. I'm really trying to change sides to get the best view, but I'll have to stick with this one. I hope you guys see me clearly. So we are going to be looking at those issues. What are those lies and manipulations that are out there that make a well-put person to end up becoming a baby daddy or a baby mama? Because some of these factors are actually external. So let's get into the discussion. It's really exciting, and I hope we go together so well. So say the first one, this one affects mostly girls. So you're lied to by you meet a well put guy or a well put man who's maybe wealthy financially, and then this guy, they lie to you that, you know what, I earn a lot of money, I make so much money from my business or from my businesses, as in hii pesa hatuwezi maliza na bibi yangu. So because of that, he tells you, because this money is a lot, you know what you're going to do? We know you have that relationship going up. So this relation, you have maybe you start a relationship with that person, and then he'll now want to con you. So he'll con you by telling you, now, you know, this relationship, this we have, it has to be mutual. Or it could but it could just be a friendship, you know. Let this friendship be mutual. You get a baby for me, and me, because I make a lot of money, and me I'll be supporting you. Unateseka sana, ona vile unateseka. Sasa hujatengenezwa nywele, hujatengenezwa kucha, you know. So because I won't just be giving you my money like that, you get a baby for me, and me I'll be funding you. Wewe na ujinga yako unakimbia, unakubali. After you go on with that arrangement 6 months, tumbo iko South Africa, the guy disappears on you. Or some are even patient. They wait for you to get the baby, ensure that you don't abort their baby. They ensure you get the baby, you hold them, they are there. Then after some few months, 4 months, disappear. Umeibiwa, umekoniwa. By then you've been conned. If you find yourself in such a situation, you have been conned. That's how con artists and they are not even all that creative, but that's how they con us out here. So another thing that is used, this one affects both guys and ladies, is it's like this one it's something societal or according to the environment. So maybe you're there, you've kept yourself, you're 20 something, you're 30 something, and then people, they start saying, oh, she's barren, she has never even gotten pregnant. As if you can get pregnant and then unpregnant. And she doesn't even have a baby. If it's a man, they start saying, oh, he shoots blanks, because those are the terms they use out here. He shoots blanks, he doesn't even have, hata hakuna msichana amewahi complain in the whole of this region. That's a trap. Ati amemweka ball, you know. So that, and those you know what, they start getting into you. Once they get it, you say, I'll show them. They are saying I'm barren, they are going to see I can get pregnant, you know. You end up getting pregnant without your own decision to do so, without your own consent, without God consenting you to do so, and you end up becoming a baby daddy or a baby mama. So you should be very cautious. Even if people say you're barren, you're a guy, tell them it's okay. I'm not, even in the Bible they were eunuchs. Daniel was a eunuch. There is nowhere in that Bible you've ever read that Daniel had a son or a daughter. But he was he had so much impact, you know. He was a guy who had so much impact. So don't let anyone lie to you, and they force you to do this. If you're a lady, tell them I'm not the first one to be barren. If you think I'm barren because I've never, it's okay, well and good, you know. Yes, God's and tell them in God's time we shall know whether I'm barren or not. And if I am, it's all for His glory. And if I'm not, it's all for God's glory. But don't go doing things so that you can please people. Then also they have another language. If they don't say you're barren, if they realize you don't care whether you may be barren or not, they'll now start saying, oh, your eggs are diminishing, they are going to lose flavor, oh, they are going to lose power. Tell them the God who created you, whatever He put inside of you, it does not have an expiry date. And the same way too, let no one tell you that you are expiring at 25. Tell them if that God could have, then their God is such an assist. If they expire by 25, then their God is such an assist, and your God is not an assist. That is why He can just create you and then give you an expiry date so soon. Even out of their job, busha expire sasa, and then what else? What next? There's nothing like that. So learn those are manipulations. Do not be manipulated. Then there's something else that comes about. It's emotional and it's mental. It affects guys as much as it affects ladies, and it's called baby fever. Baby fever. Once you get the baby fever, because it's internal, it's natural, and it's emotional, and I've also said that it is mental. So you can overcome that baby fever. If you feel that maybe, I really want to have a baby, I really want to hold a baby of myself, and even guys, they feel the same, I really want to be a dad, I really want to have someone call me dad. You can overcome that baby fever. Visit a friend, visit the babies of your friends, buy some items, buy some baby items and put them in your house. If you're girl, you can buy some dolls, just put them in it will fade away by itself. Buy some baby clothes, put them in your closet, and that thing will go. By the way, if you're a guy, just spend some time with babies. You can also buy something, buy ka jacket ya mtoto, weka hapo kwa jacket zako, hakuna mtu atakuuliza. At the end of the day, ni kwa nyumba yako, ni kwa wardrobe yako, and then that baby fever it dies by itself. Visit your nephews, your nieces when you're idle, and you'll find that it will just die by itself. But do not act on it. The worst thing you can do in your life is acting on a baby fever impulse. You rush to get married to the wrong person simply because you had a baby fever. You go there out there to become a baby mama to someone who has already other 10 baby mamas. Because you had a baby fever, now you find yourself, you've become emotionally vulnerable, you don't have money, you don't have a job, you put yourself in the wrong place. So ensure you overcome what you need to do when it comes to baby fever. Overcome it, because it's normal. It's just like when you are a teenager. So you overcame the teenagehood, the adolescence, the puberty. You have overcome all those. Even this one, overcome it, and move to the next. Continue moving on and progressing in your life. Then the other thing that we get conned with is the future fakers. They really find us. There are some people who are very they are very manipulative. They are top-notch con men. They know how to fake. So someone can just find you are put your life together, you're living well, and then so we said we are going to be dating by interviewing. So when you're dating this guy, he starts delving into the future. Or this lady, she has already thrown herself into the future, and you guys are you're not even done doing the interview. You've not known this person who they are, but mostly the reason they do those future faking is because they want to con you. Could be a married guy, and you usually go for lunch, and then when you go for lunch, he'll start throwing words like, hey, sasa watoto wetu wangekuwa kwa hii meza, mmoja anakaa pale, mwingine anakaa pale. Ooh, you're being conned. Those are the languages of con men. Those are the languages of con men. And then maybe when he's carrying you in his car, and then he's saying, oh, our baby could have been seated here. That is a con man. Do not be conned by future fakers. They know how to fake so that they can get you in their string of misery. Someone just wants to take you out of your good life that you have put together, so that now he takes you into another string of misery. And it's very rampant. It's what's happening out here, and you'd rather be warned. So if someone tries to future fake those things, so you atina watoto angasijui what, they'll take the kids whenever and wherever. Just tell them, personally, I'll only have kids when I am in the precincts of a secure marriage. I will only do that when I am finally inside wedlock. Lock. That's why we say out of wedlock. So there is inside wedlock. Tell them that I will only have a child when I'm inside wedlock, locked inside my own marriage with my husband, and it is official. Outside of that, I don't want. If you are eating lunch and they are saying they are imagining, tell them you are just imagining the chips you are eating or the kuku you are eating. Tell them you are not imagining anything else. If you pour cold water, especially on fakers, if you pour cold water on their fakeness, they are not able to go beyond that, and you'll have secured yourself. And even ladies, they know how to future fake, So you are a guy, you've just started knowing this girl recently, and she wants now to future fake that now you are living in the future. I'll be taking care of your baby. Imagine me carrying your baby here like this. And she wants to make you a baby daddy. And for the lady, it's very easy to make a man a baby daddy. Though I'm not being judgmental to us ladies, but once you you do that act, the lady is the one who will know what the aftermath of that act is going to be. And if she really wanted to have a child, and maybe your lifetime, you had not reached to that point, you may find yourself now umeingia kwa mambo zingine. You guys start now fighting. Your future is at risk. Men have lost the chance to become kings, and they have ended up becoming commoners just because they put themselves at the mercy of one act that destroyed their life. So really, fear some things. Be very fearful when you hear someone telling you to have sex outside marriage, non-marital sex. Me, I usually shiver. Me, I fear. I don't know if it's because I know how destructive it can be. I usually shiver, and I would advise you to. So there is also another group of narcissists. Narcissists, they know how to rush every process. They'll be rushing it. They'll be rushing you. You just met yesterday, you just met last week. Now the guy has bought you all the household items. He has even bought baby clothes. He has already bought baby clothes, and you guys are not even you have not even reached that level in your relationship. So now he's making you telling you to move this relationship, let us start a family urgently. Narcissists, they know how to make everything urgent. How you can think they have the deadline for when the world is ending. Ndio wako na fungu ya kufunga dunia ikiisha. Those people, they know how to rush things. Hey, so they're going to be rushing. At the end of it all, you find yourself now, you're there, you're pregnant. There are other two people out there, they are pregnant for the same person. It's very sad. So ensure you avoid those pitfalls. The other thing is being desperate. Of course, if you appear desperate, you're a lady, you're desperate to be married, you're a guy, you're desperate to marry, you'll find yourself conned. Because con men, they know how to read the signs of their targets. They are wise. A con man can, if you are walking in the street, how are they able to identify who to pick their phone from and the money and who not to? Even in the bank, they enter a banking hall and they are able to identify nani ametoa pesa mingi, nani tutaweza kona. Watu wengi wanaweza toa pesa mingi sana kwa hiyo banking hall, but they'll be able to identify whom they shall particularly con. Why? They know how to read the body language. So if you get the dating market very desperate to get married, maybe now you are here, you're saying I'm 30, I have never dated, I need to get married by fire, by force, in Jesus' name. Hey, you'll get married, but not in Jesus' name. You'll get a con man. They'll be able to read the signs. they'll be able to read the signs, and they are going to con you, and it's going to be hurtful. They may even con you to the extent of marrying you in the right way. They can even take you to the altar. They can follow through. Some have that enough patience, and they know they are conning you because they found you're serious. You said you cannot have sex outside marriage. You told them you can only get married in the formal way. You have waited this long, and you are asking yourself, when will this ever happen, and they can identify that, and they know that you're really desperate to be married in the right way, in the right manner. So they'll follow through that. But once they marry you, they are going to show you their true colors. And trust you me, you shall cry. And once they show you their true colors, there is no going back. So you may find yourself that you have to separate with this person. Now you have to become a baby daddy, or you have to become a baby mama. So really avoid those pitfalls. Those are some of the conships and manipulations that go around. That's why people find themselves, they have become baby mamas or baby daddies. But my advice is, really avoid being that to anyone. Even if you find yourself that you now have someone's child, and you realize that they had conned you, don't call yourself their baby mama. For what are you gaining? Don't also rely on those persons. You guys, hey, me, I don't know. Me personally, me, I have such a huge ego. Me, I start sijui calling you, sijui my baby daddy. I call you out, you went sijui a trip, sijui to where with your me. You guys, you have energy. Personally, I don't have that energy. I don't know if it's because nimekula shida mpaka nikazoea. Mimi ninajua kujitafutia from the word go, and that's what I believe in. So I really, really advise you, don't be someone's baby mama, don't be someone's baby daddy. It's not okay. If you have a child somewhere that you have to raise them, and keep the healthy boundaries. Keep the healthy boundaries so that you don't find yourself in those things. So bye guys, till next time, mob love.